Okay, welcome to my LoLz Warrior Ninja Guidance stream. I'm assuming Ryu will be back in a minute. Might as well keep the Master Ninja Flux going. Need to get my staff upgraded. I'll probably need these actually. Oh, that's right. I'm not on chapter challenge anymore. I don't need the. Can't get the chest. I can upgrade the staff finally. Okay, now we're good. Yeah, I know, you told me. I prefer my women to have stomachs, though. You can keep her. I'm totally not gonna fight you for her. She's all yours, buddy. And I'm married anyway, so, you know. Oh, wait, hold on. Have you played Ragebound yet? Ragebound is so good. I just fought a really fucking hard boss in that. There's this big demon fool monster, and that fight was so fun once I got the hang of it. I fucking love these weapons. Come on, yeah, I really like her design. I like her character, too. I actually like Kenji more than I thought I would, too. It's the best 2D game I've played since Castlevania Symphony of the Night. It's so good. Like, it's definitely what an old 2D, like, Ninja Gaiden game should be. And I like how they're tying everything together, like the old Nintendo game and Ninja Gaiden 2 is talked about in it as well. But welcome to my LOL Path of the Warrior stream. Please enjoy your time here, watching me play LOL Warrior, because that's what we're doing here. Probably, I don't need this, you know. Where's the bone guys? I need bone guys to kill her, it doesn't feel right. Yeah, I'm only using it for the flex for people, and anyone else that watches, they're gonna be like, oh, this guy's a Master Ninja, and he's playing Warrior. Why is he playing Warrior? Well, I'll tell you why I'm playing Warrior, because I started on Mentor, and I played Master Ninja first, and I want the trophies. I want all the trophies for this game. I'm really becoming a fan of this weapon. This move is so good. Like, let me try the claws on him. Yep, they sure are. Yeah, I mean, they do look cool, but they're just annoying on Master Ninja where they kill you in one hit. Same with, like, the Van Geef things. I just want the game to be hard without, like, one-hit kills. And the grabs need to have escapes. Like, you should be able to escape a grab if you're in it. Like, they should have, like, maybe a small half-a-second window to hit triangle or something to counter it. That was maybe the one thing I feel like that this game needed. Yep. That's why I like the staff so much now, because I feel like you can just control the game more with it. I want to get good with the cursing, I hope I'm saying this right. I never can pronounce this right. Kasarigama. I want to get good at that weapon, but I need it to be at level 3 before I even bother using it. I was having fun with that weapon on story mode, or not story mode, chapter challenge. That's why I'm kind of glad I've played. I like it, but it's very difficult to use. It's fun to use, though. He got me to try this out. I never was a fan of this weapon. I never really wanted to mess with this weapon. Because I always heard people talk about the staff and, like, the dual swords. But these weapons are good for, like, different purposes. Like, Vermilion Bird is, like, really, really, really good. I wish we could play the tag missions online so we could just, like, play and chill with each other. That would be cool. Then I'd actually probably get the platinum, too, because I'd have somebody competent with me. I'm tempted to just hook my PS3 up and start playing this again on that. I think there's a chest or something. There's a chest up here. I want money. I know it's only LOL Warrior, but I still need to upgrade my stuff. Let me upgrade this. Alright, I guess I can maybe play with this weapon now. I'll leave it down there. The stairs. Yeah. How about that? Bring me the imps. I'm not used to them looking like that. I hate all the enemies from Ninja Gaiden 3 the most. The fucking alchemists and the goddamn chimera bullshit. And they all have like steel skin, and you can't hit them with anything. See, I'm not very good with this weapon. I'm gonna have to get good with it. This weapon is fun once you kind of get going with it. I like doing shit like this with it. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I like this game so much. When I first played it, I was like, oh my goodness. Like, they did... Like, this is more violent than Mortal Kombat. This is the most violent game I think I've ever seen. And it's just so fun. Like, it's all because Itagaki just knew how to program shit and make it feel fucking good. It would be crazy if Haruta ended up at Team Ninja and fucking just started taking over Dead or Alive. Like, wouldn't that, and like just decides to like copy his philosophy and try to make Dead or Alive good. Wouldn't that fucking be something? What would you think of that? What would you think of Haruta taking over Dead or Alive? Like, maybe it was in Itagaki's will or something. Like, I mean, I'd like to see him do it. I think he would do it justice, too. I think he's just probably going to retire, though. I mean, 30 years at one place is a long time. But that would be a shocker. Like, if he joined Team Ninja, I would take him, too. Since they were kind of, like, rival frenemies and stuff. Like, he could do, like, one Dead or Alive game and then, like as a tribute, and then retire. You see why Farnham likes this weapon, it's fun to use. I think I'm gonna do a whole plate of my whole... I need to get good with this weapon. I have to do a mentor playthrough with it just to, like, learn it better at some point. Definitely a fun weapon to use. My problem with it when I always use it, though, is I always wanted to do heavy attacks instead of like light attacks and doing the combos, but you gotta use the light attacks as well. Oh yeah, I bet. So have I. This game is just so fucking satisfying to play, even though it's hard. Like, I always have fun playing it. Everything in this is so fucking satisfying. Like, even the blood, like, spatters and everything, they're just so satisfying. Like, I think a lot of people could benefit from, like, his whole philosophy of just making controls feel good. This is why I don't like the Souls games, and I like fucking this game like the best out of all the action games I've played. Like, I consider this and probably Black to be probably the best games I've ever played, action game-wise. It's just because they feel so good and they're so fun to play. I even think the stories are good, and this whole finding notes and finding out about the story shit, Dark Souls totally stole this from this game. You got a racist of Twitter, damn. Like, what are they saying? I don't understand. I mean, are you talking about, like, Assassin's Creed Shadows? They are, like, they should have made it the main characters Japanese. Like, I mean, I'm an American and I have an opinion about that. I don't think it's funny at all. It's the atomic bomb's horrible and it's a threat to everyone. But I honestly do think that it made World War II end faster than it would have without it. I think a lot more people would have died on both sides if it wasn't used. Like, that's my opinion on that. I know it's horrible. War sucks. I'm glad Japan and us are friends now. I love Japanese culture with that said, and I don't think it's funny though. I mean, killing people is not, like, especially civilians, isn't cool, and it is what it is. I could talk about Pearl Harbor too, but I mean, yeah, I know you got. So a lot of Americans will say, I know the slur is JAPS. I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to like offend you. A lot of people don't know that that's a slur in my country. They just say it because of all the World War II movies they've seen about it, and honestly, all it really is they're saying they're saying that because it's easier than saying Japanese or like J. I know that you guys prefer JP because I played Final Fantasy XI and I learned all this shit then. When I learned a lot about Japanese culture then. But mostly the reason they say it is, and I understand why you guys see it as a slur, but they started saying it just to like shorten saying Japanese because we like, us English-speaking people, we like shortening things to like less words and syllables. Anyways, where the hell do I go again? I gotta go through the kitchen. Wolf's gonna have a hell of a cleaning bill again. Yeah, Bill Gates needs to fucking be in prison. Let me tell you, I'm not a fan of the guy. There's a lot of people that need to be in prison. The guy, like, the guy's a nutcase. This weapon is actually really fun. I don't know why, I always have more fun playing this on story mode than I do on Chapter Challenge. Chapter Challenge isn't as fun to me because you get all the weapons. I guess as much as I've bitched about having all the weapons, I like having the weapons at level 1 and actually having to earn using them at full power. Feel like what, he like assaulted a woman, you said? Or like, what did he do? I'm sick of those fucking people. They're like, they're an embarrassment to us. Like, if you're gonna go to another country, you should be on your best behavior. We have a lot of fucking retards in our country. Oh, oh yeah, he probably did. Like, we have, we've lost, a lot of us have lost the ability to be respectful, and it disgusts me. Like how trashy, basically, our culture has gotten here. Not everybody's like that, but it's more people in the cities that are like that. I didn't even mean to do magic. I was trying to do a guillotine throw, but I hit the wrong damn button. Can you even guillotine throw this thing? That guy needs to... Yeah, I hope they throw him in jail for a long time, honestly. That guy is an idiot. Man, you gotta teach me the fucking stun lock on Fiend Genshin. Like, what buttons do you hit? Like, what's the combo for that? I've tried multiple times, like, doing that. I need to see somebody do it. I doubt that he's worse than Diddy and Epstein, but he's definitely stupid. He's stupid. Epstein and Diddy have money. He's just trying to act like he's cool, and or just trying to act like he's gangster and shit. I hate that shit. It's one of the things, is like, people that are hard, like, don't need to act hard. They just are, you know what I'm saying? He's just basically a poser trying to, like, be something that he isn't. And going to a completely different country to do, like, nasty shit is very cowardly. I'm really having fun with this weapon, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna start probably using this more. This game is so fucking fun. Like... I'll have to maybe look into the thing. I haven't actually talked to him yet. I don't know if he's on Twitch or whatever. I know the guy's like one of the best damn players there is. Oh yeah, I don't know why. I have more fun playing this on story mode. I think it's probably because I'm actually trying to learn a new weapon, and I'm enjoying it. There's so many ways to enjoy this game. Like, you can use... Oh, that was a cool glitch. Okay, so all squares does that move. Damn, I was hoping I'd have like 30. I could upgrade this again to rank 3 and then use this weapon too. Well, I'm waiting for so Naughty Dog. They're a company that is like they're, in my opinion, they're like even worse than Ubisoft now. They used to make great games like Uncharted and shit when it was actually good. When Amy Hennig was running things, who actually knew how to make great games because she made all the Legacy of Kain games. And this new, it's like called Intergalactic or something. That game is gonna flop so fucking hard. Like, there'll probably be a certain user base that plays it, but it's not going to do well. And they're saying if it doesn't do well, that Sony's going back to, focusing on, like, Japan first, which is what I absolutely want, because you guys aren't infested with all this, like, insane, like, leftist shit, and just focus on making good games. It's what, 30 for fucking a weapon upgrade? I'll take that. Just to make my life a little easier, I'm gonna take that too, even though I don't need it, really, just in case I need it for a boss or something. Hey, I wasn't ready yet. So that friend group you have, that Black Spider Clan shit, do you guys all, like, know each other? Like, in real life? Or do you play Mortal Kombat together? Or, how did you, like, get, like, that group going, basically, I guess is my question. I've been really busy working, so I haven't been paying attention to any of the chats. Are you still here, Rio? Yeah, I guess you're still here. Oh. Holy shit, that imp went flying. I'm really starting to like this weapon a lot, too, now that I've been using it more. It's a little wild and hard to use, but... I do need the staff now, though. play another hour. Alright, get him down here. I love and I hate the scythe at the same time. Like, I love fighting this shit with... I love fighting this way with the scythe, and the scythe's ult tech is definitely useful. But I hate having to use it to fight fucking Elizabeth. Alright, done with that bubble. This one's for Neil Druckmann. Because I know how much he loves this outfit. Imagine Ryu with this gun, like he'd be even more unstoppable. He already is. I'd be dead if this was Master Ninja. You were saying Black is might get a patch. Are you still there, Rio? I want to know what that was all about. Like, where did you hear that from? Maybe he went away or something. It says you're still watching. Maybe you're, I don't know, maybe you had to do something. I wish you could skip these stages, honestly, in story mode once you do them once. I'm gonna go back to Ryu and having fun. Rachel's fun to use, but she is a little clunky. I'm gonna show this cutscene just to piss off, like, I think it was Microsoft that censored it. So let's let everyone see it, this cutscene in Demon Vacation in all its glory. This is also for that, Michael Shakes guy. Eat your heart out, but actually I know that's a girl. I'm positive that's a woman. There's no way that a guy would talk like that in an argument. Should be a store around here. There we go. Oh yeah, I can just shoot him. Alrighty, bye bye, Marvis. I'm gonna do this stage and then call it a day. This level is so fun. This is the funnest level, like, in all action games. Just don't know where I'm going. Where the hell is the door? I guess I gotta go this way, huh? Yeah, this is like the best level in the game. I'd say this is probably the best level in any action game I've ever played. It's just so perfect. Wow, I whiffed. That's pretty bad. Oh, well, I got another one. I love killing those things with the big piercing void, too. It's just so satisfying. It would be nice if Submit or Die was like this level. Oh, I'm more than a Class 8 ninja, just so you know. Might want to, like, send all of your tactical teams. Maybe more of these guys. I really like the story in Ragebound. I think you would get a kick out of it, too. Like, that one is definitely worth the money. So, like, the Fiends and the Black Spiders, like, they work together, but after that one, after Ninja Gaiden 2, like, the Black Spiders are not looking to be on the side of the demons anymore. Okay, this weapon doesn't do shit to this thing. I like that pile driver move.
Central control room compromised. The control room is switching all flight systems to autopilot. We've got to get our flight profile stabilized. Control switched. Aircraft is under automatic control.
Well, they were, to a point. This is after this game, and, like, during the first game on the NES, so the Black Spider clan's, like, crippled in that, and they're trying, Obaba is somehow back. It has to be after Ninja Gaiden 3, the modern one, too, so somehow she's still alive somehow, like, but she's, like, more or less a human, and they were explaining that, or Muramasa was actually explaining that her and Obaba worked together a long time ago when she was young, to seal away some of these damn demons that are in the game that you're fighting against as the new characters. It's pretty interesting, actually. I like how they tied Muramasa into the story. Because, like, he's so, you know, supposed to be, like, older than a normal human, basically. I hope I get something with that. Like, people were saying the story isn't good. I'm like, the story's fucking great. The issue is it doesn't need to be overly complicated, like... Like, simple stories can be good, too, as long as they make sense. That move's pretty cool. So, like, I like the whole thing where, like, they basically both fucked up, and he took this dagger and killed her and took her soul into his body to get stronger, and it basically saved him and her from dying, basically. But at that point of the game, the Black Spider clan, because Genshin lost, they're not with any... all the fiends are pretty much... like, it's a different group of fiends, basically, since Ryu killed them all. They're trying to take over before Jakio finishes his plan is sort of the story. But the Black Spiders tried to use this dagger to, like, the girl you play as, I keep forgetting her name, Kamori, she was supposed to find the Demon Lord, or the leader of this new group of fiends, and stab him with this dagger, and his soul was supposed to be sucked into it, and then she'd have all of his abilities and stuff. So, that's not how it worked out, though. They sort of double-crossed her. But I think Komori's Genshin's daughter because she has silver hair like he does. Yeah, pretty much. Well, you see him without the helmet later on, and you see he has silver hair, basically, even though, like, he's older, but, like, I wouldn't mind just a game as playing as Genshin. Like, I really liked his character a lot. So, like, playing as Genshin's daughter would be fun, too. Oh, yeah, Gamov just didn't know he was gonna get screwed over. That's, like, I love how they built that up, but you have to kind of look into it, where, the Black Spiders were, like, hired by Murai in the first Ninja Gaiden. And that's why you were there, and then they wanted it for the sword for a different purpose. But they talk about how, in Ragebound, they talk about how Genshin got the Blade of the Archfiend, like, and stuff. It's pretty cool. How it kind of, like, ties a lot of events together. They don't really specify how we got it. The CIA's there, the guys that work for Foster, I don't know if you know who he is, but he was the bad guy in the old Nintendo Ninja Gaidens. And he's the CIA agent that, he's basically Sonya's boss, who's Sonya's Irene Liu, I'm sure you know that, but, essentially, he sent an agent there, and his agent was talking about how they've been following all this shit since Genshin got a hold of the Blade of the Archfiend, but they never said how he got it or whatever. But, like, I feel like they could have did a story with Genshin's daughter about, like, rebuilding the Blade of the Archfiend. Or getting, like, all the shards back and, like, fixing it or something. This part's funny. Well, Sonia's her code name, actually. It's actually Irene. I was hoping Ninja Gaiden 4 actually would be a remake of the original Ninja Gaiden game, and it would be like a retelling, since like this game was made like how the story changed a bit. And it would have been really good to go along with Ragebound, since Ragebound's more of a side story. Did Hayashi make Yabia? The one, that's the one I've never played. 'Cause I didn't like the art style, and I never got into it, and I heard it wasn't very good, and I just didn't want to buy it because... I don't think I've even tried that game. Yeah, but Hell gets closed after the Archfiends close, or the Underworld, or whatever it's called. They'll just call it Hell to make it easier. Because that's one of the plot points in Ragebound, is they're trying to find crystals to reopen it. It's like a whole new group of fiends, basically. Because Vazda's gone, and the Vigorian Emperor is gone. I think the real Vigor is, the demon from the first Ninja Gaiden, like, the Nuss one. Like, I think that's what they were kind of alluding to, because that's what the demon statue looks like in this game. And that's supposed to be the image of him. So, the demon from the very first Nintendo Ninja Gaiden is supposed to be Vigor, I thought. And then he comes back and, like, fuses with Jakio at the end of the old Ninja Gaiden 2. That's kind of why I wanted, Ninja Gaiden 4 to be a remake of the original Ninja Gaiden, because I want Jakio to come back, because he was like the best villain, other than Genshin, in the cast from this game. And then the original Ninja Gaiden 3, the Nintendo one, actually takes place in between 1 and 2. And you settle up with Foster, basically. Because I didn't even know that. There's characters in the new Ninja Gaiden 3 that were in Ninja Gaiden 2 and 3 on the Nintendo. If you hear him talk about Sea Swallow, that's Sonia's other code name. from the old Ninja Gaiden 3.
Purge complete. Lost engines on one side, but profile remains normal.
Nah, Ryu wouldn't be evil. That's why they make clones of Ryu. There's always the clone of Ryu that was evil started in like the third game. He was like a cyborg one or whatever, and then they used his blood in that. Ryu's been cloned by fiends and the CIA and everybody like wants his DNA basically because he's like the ultimate warrior basically. I am having fun with this weapon though. I don't know. I don't mind playing as, like, I'm willing to give Yakumo a chance. He's supposed to be, from my understanding, the complete opposite. He's the Dark Dragon Ninja. Like, Ryu's the Dragon Ninja, and Yakumo is supposed to be the Dark Dragon Ninja, or whatever. I don't think they're trying to make him weaker than, or Ryu weaker, or whatever, but to me, I would love another game with Ryu as the main character, just whooping ass. But at this point, Ryu failing a game, like, it seems less likely after going through the 3 Nintendo games and the 3 games for this, which is why I think they wanted to do that. That's why I think it would have been cooler, though, if they would have, like, did the Genshin Daughters story, where she maybe wanted revenge against Ryu, and then she realized that, like, her clan was bad because of Obaba, and then at the end, like, she could have reformed it, basically, and made the Black Spiders, like, good at the end, or something like that. You know, that's how, and then, you know, you fought him and then realized the real enemy was Obaba and, like, the demons or whatever. After she gets the Blade of the Archfiend or something like that. Like, that's how I would have did that game. Like, have her fight Ryu, and then Ryu's like, well, I actually respected your father and all this other shit. And then, like, they'll have some kind of cutscene or fight where she realizes he's not. No, I don't think they did at all. Well, Obaba's so damn old. She's like the same age as Muramasa, basically. I like when I get that to happen, because then I can stun lock him easier. I like how Genshin doesn't even, like, worry about being in the tail section of this airship that's just split in half. And he just casually fucking strolls to the back to find a bike or a parachute or something. Just watch him. Like, he just casually turns around. He's like, I guess I can go get a parachute now. Try this weapon on this thing. I hate when this thing does that shit, though. Not bad. No, don't eat me! Can't even see this thing so damn big. I better not die or I'm gonna be a little upset. The Vazda sect was created because, like, the dragons beat Vigor, at the beginning of time, but Vigor had the Dark Dragon turn on the other dragons, and while the Dark Dragon was fighting those dragons, like, Fazda was created by, like, what was left of Vigor's mind to, like, take his place, basically. So, like, he was born from his arm. So, like, Fazda's literally just Vigor's, like, left arm, it said, from what I read. So there's probably 3 more Archfiends other than, like, the Vigorian Emperor, and there's one called Gogan, but I think that might have been the Vigorian Emperor. Yeah, Vigor is the whole fucking thing. And that's, maybe the demon is just another part, too, and that's just his name, but
Sonya.
if they make a Ninja Gaiden 5, maybe we'll finally get to see it. Which, I have a feeling 4 will probably be made better once they add more characters and shit to it. They need to add more weapons to it from what I've seen. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to go now. I don't have it in me to do this mission today. Yeah, I'll just play to the next save point. I don't even want to hear Zidonius now. I think they died and went to hell, so yeah, that's, like, they died, they went to hell, and their souls got transformed by the Archfiend into fiends, or whatever. Or maybe some of them just willingly went there to be changed. But I mean, like, Obaba's survived death too, so it's probably her dark magic and shit. Because she's clearly survived being killed multiple times from Ninja Gaiden Dragon Sword, which is a game I've never actually played. Which I'd like to actually get to that one eventually, but I don't have a DS. I thought she was back in part 4 because the one of the shrine demons, like, looks like her but younger, in my opinion. She has, like, that thing in her mouth, basically. But one of the plot points in 4, from my understanding, is Ryu has killed, like, the Dark Dragon, like, a whole bunch of times, and it just keeps coming back, so he can't, like, permanently... Like, he can kill it, he just can't completely get rid of it for good. Or because of that prophecy bullshit or whatever. Well, I mean, they weren't necessarily friends, too. But you're not wrong. Like, that's the Black Spider clan and the Hayabusa clan, like, hated each other. But are the Black Spiders even in Ninja Gaiden 4? I know the Raven clan is new and stuff, and I've seen, like, a little bit of the game. And I am probably gonna try to platinum that when I get it. Yeah, so I don't think they're in the Divine Dragon Order, though. I know they're, like, the guys you're going up against. They're trying to basically keep the damn thing sleeping. And it's essentially Ryu's army, which is kind of cool that, like, Ryu is in charge of, like, a really big group with, like, money behind it. Like, that part I thought kind of made sense. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do these with the dogs. I forgot that they leave swords behind when they die. That move I just did, that's one of the moves I've wanted to do to Zidonius. I'm gonna have to find that, actually. I haven't read the, lore for a really long time. I just feel like the whole universe Itagaki created is really good, and Team Ninja just fucking squandered it. Like, I feel like Itagaki was planning something more than just playing as Ryu. Like, he was gonna do, more with, the story of it. With, and more, he was trying to build, his own, world or whatever. Kind of like a comic book or something. That's where I think he wanted to take it, but then, they didn't fucking pay him, which they should have. Like, someone should get a DeLorean and go back in time and say, pay the damn man while we still got him. And maybe warn him about his health or something so we can keep him around longer. This is so much easier, and I don't remember the warning signs, though. Hey, there's something. Oh. So, I don't know if... So, I played the very original Ninja Gaiden in 2nd or 3rd grade. I think it was in 2nd grade. I went over to a friend's house, and he had it, and it blew me away with, all the cutscenes and stuff, and he was really good at it, and he made it all the way to the end. And I remember him calling Bloody Mouth Bloody Moth. And I didn't know how to pronounce any of the Japanese names, so I called Ryu and stuff. But I'll say, in 2nd grade, we had to make a story, so I, from my memory, redrew out literally the whole entire game as best as I could remember. And I remember drawing Bloody Moth, I called him. And I thought he was a bug, because I just remembered the name, that's what he said. So I find it really funny that Liz in this game is actually a bloody moth. Or she has moth wings basically, and like the antennas and shit. That's something I remember. That's one of my first memories of Ninja Gaiden was that character, because I was like, oh. When are we gonna fight the guy that, killed Ryu's dad or whatever? But we called him Ryu back then because we didn't know how to say it. And we called it Ninja Gaiden. Because we didn't know how to say Gaiden. At least since... Well, I think Itagaki, like, paid attention to some of, like, us Westerners that played it, and he designed her that way, because he probably heard some of us talking about it. I just think it was a kind of a cool Easter egg, so, like, because this whole game is basically... It's like a remake of the first Ninja Gaiden, kind of, in my opinion, just with different characters. Like, you could have swapped Dagger Dai out for Jakio, and they're essentially the same character. Except Jakio sounds cooler. That's like the one name I think we were able to pronounce correctly. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought, too. Except, like, she has more of a butterfly theme. Or, like, a moth theme or whatever. But way back when I first got this, I was like, oh, I see what they did. He must have talked to somebody about how people used to call Bloody Mouth Bloody Moth. Shit, I didn't even want to play this level, but I guess we'll just get it over with. Rosetsu is like the coolest looking first boss I've ever seen in any game. I really like how Rosetsu looks. I used to have there was this old cartoon in the 80s called, I think it was like Insectars or something, and I used to have this like puppet hand spider, and this guy this bug guy would ride him, and like he was a big like tarantula, and he looks just like Rosetsu, he reminds me of Rosetsu so much. Just like all the enemies were like well thought out and designed for this game, and I feel like the third game they just like half-assed it. He's just like, oh, let's make him fight a Westerner, and like they didn't come up with like good characters. Like the Regent of Mask is just his whole story is stupid about how he's just dead, and somebody, like I said, they need to like. They ought to just hire Farnham at this point and just put him in charge of the damn fucking series. Like, somebody that, like, knows what Ninja Gaiden fans want. They're getting ready to reboot Dead or Alive, I heard, and I'm terrified that they're gonna screw that up. He probably would make it better. Like, he's the only one I think that would be qualified. They fucking hired Master from Dead or Alive to work for Team Ninja. They should give him a job, too. The first thing he should do is punch fucking Hayashi in the face. Or point his finger at him and say, you listen here, you motherfucker. That would be the smartest thing that they would do, in my opinion, is hire Farnham and just put him in charge. And, like, just use Ninja Gaiden Black in this game as, like, a basis. Oh, I know he does. That's why he would be the best person to work with him. Just put him in charge of the Ninja Gaiden games and, like, Dead or Alive. And then he could just be like, listen here, you motherfucker. Like, I don't even think you need to know how to code or anything to, like, be a game director. You just need to tell the people that do what you want and how to make it. And, like, if you just supervised it and, like, watched everything they did and said, nah, this sucks, scrap it. Like, I would be fine with that. Like, he knows what a good Ninja Gaiden game is. And hell, I would do it. Like, I don't know anything about coding, but I know what makes a good game, and if you give me something that isn't good, I could just be like, yo, this isn't good, like, fix it. Make the controls better. The enemies are boring, like, make them cool, fucking like Ninja Gaiden 2, where they all have personalities and shit. What the fuck are these steel chimera weapons? Why are my attacks bouncing off of them? This isn't fun. Get rid of this shit. It's not. The story could have been good if they fucking, like, made like, they just didn't execute it right. Ryu just got done literally killing fucking the second strongest fucking, like, entity in the world, and the Japanese government is like, is basically telling him that he needs their help. Like, like, get the fuck out of here with that. And then get rid of, like, all the stupid quick time events and nonsense like that. I don't feel... I thought, like, that was, like, one of the best parts of the story, is that he just respected him as a ninja at the end of the day for just beating him, because Ryu and Genshin are the only super ninjas in the on the planet, basically. So, like, they basically were the two best of the best, and they fought each other several times, and Genshin was kind of stronger at first, but Ryu overcomes him in the end, and shit, I gotta get to a save point, and I gotta go pick up my wife. I gotta save it and stop, actually. I thought Genshin was like 50, actually. Yeah, he's older, too. Ryu's younger. That's why he was winning at first, but Ryu just overcame him. And I also like Ryu's very stoic. I don't know how to say it. He's a very deep, wise thinker. If you listen to, like, what he says, when he beats Alexei's talking all this shit about how he's seen the cosmos born, and he's just like, nah, dude, you're fragile. He's like, evil is fragile, you're weak for being evil, or he's like, such is the fragility of evil. Like, that's, like, such a badass thing to say, if you really think about it. Like, I hate what they did with Ryu in the third game. I hate how they tried to... Like, I wouldn't mind him being made weaker if it had to do with the grip of murder, though, but it didn't. need to get to the save point because I am gonna have to stop before I get to Zud. I do gotta go pick up the wife, so... There's a save point in here, I think. Alright, man, I gotta get off here, so I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching.